Is your identity holding you back from getting the fat loss results that you want? Firstly, we have to define what our identity is. Identity is just your beliefs about who you are, your personal beliefs about who you are. And other people's beliefs about who you are kind of play into this as well. We've all been in situations where we kind of behave differently around different groups of people, because we tend to, people have an identity for us, and we feel compelled to live in alignment with who we are. This is a psychological principle that I think a good example of it is in Robert Cialdini's book, Influence. He talks about commitment and consistency. Cialdini is an expert in influence, and so a science-based expert. And basically he says that people feel compelled to follow through on things that they've said, the way they've behaved in the past, the commitments that they've made. And this really plays into the idea of identity and who we believe we are. And the purpose of identity really is it creates a shortcut for our brain, because our brain is always looking to preserve energy. It's creating a shortcut for our brain on how to make decisions and, what to do and what not to do in life. And so it's kind of a shortcut for other people as well. How do they? It gives them a shortcut on how to behave around you, and so this is the importance of identity. It's really a shortcut for humanity on how to behave, and so. Like I said, our brain is always trying to preserve as much energy as possible, because we've only got so much energy, and we need as much energy as we can get. So it's really the purpose of this energy conservation is survival, really. So, which is the biggest driver in our psychology is survival. So, this is, what identity is and why it exists. Our subconscious mind is programmed really to, it's almost like hardware built into our brains that we're kind of programmed to follow through on who we believe we are, for the purposes that I previously stated. And so if we have an identity about ourselves that is negative, we're going to just continuously move in that direction because it's the least path of resistance for our brain. So it's very, very important that we're careful about how we define our identity. And one simplistic explanation of this is, our brain kind of follows through on what we say about ourselves. So if you randomly just say, "Oh, I'm a stupid person," and you keep repeating that, your brain will start to believe that eventually. And like I said, it's trying to get shortcuts. So all the beliefs that we have are like shortcuts to being able to make decisions. And so it's just going to shortcut to that belief, and then it's going to just take action based on that belief. And so it's, like I said, very important we're careful about what we say about ourselves. But in terms of fat loss for people, you might have a subconscious belief that you're an overweight person, or you're a fat person, or, I'm the kind of person who does this. And so what I wanted to say to people is that you are not your results in life, because results can come and go. You're not your feelings, you're not your beliefs, you're not your results. And you're not your past. And so, that's kind of the message that I wanted to put across. And so, there are some ways that you can change identity. It's very difficult, but one, that's something that I work with people, is how to change that identity. Make sure you're saying good things about yourself. Make sure that you're believing good things about yourself. And and then, a change in identity will change your behaviors, and it will change your results. So I hope that information helps. Thanks.